All right, hello everybody. This is Miss Johns. Today I'm going to be modeling for you how to text code the first article for our text set that we are working on. If you remember, I am doing the Atlantis text set, whether Atlantis, the city, is real or a hoax, and you are doing the Bigfoot text set, whether Bigfoot is real or a hoax. So I'm going to model text coding my first source for you and show you how you can text code yours, because you can do yours in a similar way. So after I model mine, you are going to work on text coding your Bigfoot sources on your own. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started. All right, so I am looking here at my Atlantis text set. I am on source number 1, okay? So here's how I'm going to text code this. We already know, and let me get my annotation tools up here. We already know that whenever we text code, we use our parentheses, okay? And we use check marks. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. Since this is an opinion essay, we have two options here. I get to choose either Atlantis is real or Atlantis is a hoax. Remember, a hoax is something that is fake, make believe, okay? So you get to choose, is Bigfoot real or is Bigfoot a hoax? So here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to text code with parentheses, check mark, and an R for Atlantis is real, and I'm going to use parentheses check mark H for Atlantis is a hoax. Okay, you can do the same thing with your Bigfoot article. So R for real, H for hoax. So with that being said, I'm going to model with the first few paragraphs of my text set, and then you guys are going to get to work text coding the Bigfoot articles on your own. So here we go. Lost Island of Atlantis found. Here we go. Let's begin at the beginning. In 360 BC, a Greek philosopher named Plato wrote about Atlantis, an island in the Atlantic Ocean where an advanced civilization developed some 11,500 years ago. He also tells us that Atlantis sank beneath the surface of the sea, apparently as a result of some cataclysmic natural disaster. So I'm going to pause right there, because if these people believe that Atlantis sank beneath the surface of the sea because of some kind of scientific cataclysmic natural disaster, which means something collided, that kind of gives me evidence that Atlantis is real if it happened because of a natural disaster. So I'm going to code Atlantis sank beneath the surface because of a cataclysmic disaster, and I'm going to code that with parentheses, check mark, and an R for real. Okay, for thousands of years now, researchers of all types have debated the existence of Atlantis. Was it a legend? Was it real? If so, where is it? Atlantis exists anywhere and everywhere, especially in the minds of believers. It has been located at thousands of different sites, including under the Sahara Desert, 900 miles west of the Portuguese coast, at the bottom of the Caribbean Sea, and in southern Spain. So people are saying that they've located it in all of these different places, which kind of gives me evidence that Atlantis is real. So check mark R. Okay. Now, a Swedish geographer, Ulf Erlingsson, says that Atlantis is Ireland. Okay, so a Swedish geographer is saying that Atlantis is actually the country of Ireland. So if a geographer's saying it, that could be evidence that it's real, right? Okay, so I'm hoping by now you see what I'm doing. Your articles will be a little bit more easy to understand than this one. This one's a little bit tough. But you guys are going to look through each of your three sources, source 1, source 2, source 3. You're going to read them carefully, and you are going to text code either parentheses check mark R for Bigfoot is real, or parentheses check mark H for Bigfoot is a hoax. So that is going to be your job for today, and you are going to submit to me pictures of your three coded sources for Bigfoot is real or a hoax. If you want to, at the bottom of the source too, so let me clear this out. So let's say when I finished reading the source, let's close that out, I found that this source was mostly saying that Atlantis is real. at the bottom of my source, I could write the word real, just to remind myself that that source supports that Atlantis is real. You could do the same thing with your Bigfoot text. Okay, so that's going to be your job for today, to make sure you get sources 1, 2, and 3 coded for your Bigfoot text set, and you are going to submit your text coding to me. Okay, all right, guys, thank you very much, and happy text coding.